How you doing? It's Carl again. Just a quick message, really, just to thank you for joining in and taking an interest in the project that Chris and I are about to get on with. It's all about obviously fitting out and building our own narrowboat. So obviously we started off with the shell. We placed an order to get a shell built at Jackson Boats. Guys there were fantastic, absolutely brilliant. Couldn't do enough for us, and were really helpful. So obviously on the 17th of December we took delivery of the boat, and as you saw from the previous video, we popped it up to the marina up in Leicester at Debdale Wharf. They've put it in position for us, and obviously we're gonna start to build it and make it exactly how we want it. Well, we looked at loads of other boats before we actually decided to build our own, to get our own shell built. So we looked at loads of second-hand boats. To be honest, oh crikey, you got absolutely nothing for your money. I mean, 30, 35, 40 grand. They were really untidy. I'd have ended up sort of ripping most of it out and basically refitting it again. So I thought, well, what's the point in doing that? We might as well just buy a shell and of course refit it how we want it to be. Took a lot of interest in all the YouTube videos. Basically people who were doing the same sort of thing as we did, and I got a load of great ideas from vloggers that were doing their own self builds, and took a lot of inspiration from that, and a lot of information as well. Great ideas. A lot of people had got so much information that I hadn't got. So it was a great source of information. So a lot of my ideas come from off there. So I appreciate everyone who posted other videos on narrowboat building. And I thought, well, if I'm going to do it, if I'm going to buy our shell, then I ought to do a similar thing. If I can give a little bit of something back, I know that sounds daft, but if the videos that I post help other people as well, then that's fantastic, that's great. So that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully I'll be able to record the progress of the boat as it goes on over the next well, it's a long-term project, to be honest. It's going to take me, because I work during the week, so I can only spend sort of weekends up the boat. So it's going to be a long-term project. It's going to be over, oh crikey, probably 12, 18 months, something like that. Nice and steady. We're in no rush, to be honest. I just want to get it nice, get it how we want it, and hopefully you'll follow us along doing this project. So anyway, thanks for everyone who watched us move the boat from Newport up to Leicester on the first video. If you ain't watched that one, have a look at it. But follow us along now, subscribe, and like everyone else says, subscribe, like the video, post some comments, and I'll try and answer them if I get the chance. I'll do my best, and like I say, I'll be posting a vlog or two every month, you know, with the progress as we go forward doing the boat. The first job's I want to get because it is just an empty shell. There's nothing in it, no engine, nothing, no windows. It's just a complete bare shell. So obviously you're going to see it all, everything from start to finish to a complete boat. First job, what I want to do, of course, I need to get a good stable floor. So first job is to batten out the floor. I'm going to use, as you'll see, 2x2, 50mm by 50mm tannalised timber. So it's going to be treated timber, obviously to stop it from rotting, because it is going to be, well, in the sort of, I suppose, damp environment, if you like. Obviously we're going to put the ballast in the floor. I've decided to use engineering bricks. I'll go into more detail on that as we go forward. And of course then what I intend to do is insulate on top. I'm going to put some 25mm PU insulation, so Kingspan, in the floor as well, and then I'm going to top that all off with some 18mm marine ply. There are all sorts of marine plies you can get, shuttering ply, but obviously I wanted a nice hardwood ply which stands up to the sort of moisture, damper environment better than the cheaper plies. So some good quality flooring, plenty of screws, and if you keep watching, then you'll see the progress of how I got on with that over the next sort of 10 minutes or so. Window wise, obviously I needed to get the boat secure, and I didn't want to put the windows in yet, purely because when I do paint the boat, I know this is a way off, but when I do paint the boat, I'll end up taking them out anyway. So all I wanted to do was make the boat secure. So me and my lad Carl, you'll see him in the videos as we go on. We went up a week ago. I'll show you some pictures of it. We went up a week ago and we've boarded up all the openings, all the doors, all the windows. All we've used is some sheets of boarding up ply, if you like, some OSB 3, which is just a composite board. And what we've done, we've actually put a rubber seal all the way around the edge of the board and just screwed it from the inside. We've screwed it with some screws and washers just to hold it in place, and then in the inside I've just siliconed around the edges of the steel work with just some clear silicone, just to make it watertight and hold it firmly in place. I've also put a coat of grey undercoat just on the boards from the outside, just to try and weatherproof it. And again, because there's no mushroom vents, no ventilation caps on the top of the boat yet, we've just done the same on the top, and of course the doors each end as well. So so look out for that as you watch the video, and you'll see me starting to progress through the boat, putting the ballast in and the flooring. So stay tuned and you'll see the rest. Don't forget, if you like it, give us a thumbs up, and of course subscribe, give us a comment, and I'll try and answer a few if I can. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye. Here we are. Day one. Van's loaded up. There's the boat in place. Day one, start getting the ballast in, get the floor down, unload first though, that's the main thing. And then we'll see where we go from there. Speaking of it. Here you go guys. Day one. Let the fun begin. Hey guys, you can see I've just put the battens down on top of the reinforcing struts. We've put a bit of glue on them, and we're also putting a few of these screws on. You can see they're a Phillips head with a drill end, and those little wings break off as they go through the hole, and they tap their own hole. Hey guys, there you go, a bit more done, a few more cross braces across, screwed down, a bit of adhesive underneath them, a couple of rails down the side just to take the bounce out. So I'm going to show you that, show you a bit more in a bit. Bit of adhesive, some belt and braces. These screws have got a self-drilling head on, and although they do work, it's quicker just to pilot them. Just pilot them, and they go in twice as fast. Small washer. Drill heads do drill. They're just slow. It's just easy to pop a small drill through. This is to try and drill them with the actual drill. So I have a couple of drills. These joists are 75mm with a 50mm batten on the top, treated. So we'd enter right through the bottom of the boat.